Here, let's unpack this. If you are trying to stay well informed, the sheer volume of new information from productivity hacks to the AI research platforms, it's just staggering.
It's completely overwhelming.
And you, the learner, you want a shortcut, of course, but you can't afford to sacrifice quality for speed.
Precisely. And that's why today's deep dive is really custom tailored to guide you through this landscape. Our mission is to cut through all that noise.
To give a definitive analysis of the best tools out there.
Exactly. The best AI tools available right now, while also reinforcing the foundational research rigor you need to actually trust them.
And we have stacked up sources covering everything. We're talking advanced multi-agent platforms like Compass AI and Perplexity, but also the traditional power tools like Google Scholar.
And critically, the absolute core principles of validity and bias and methodology. You can't skip that part.
So the big question we're tackling is, I think, fundamental. How do we leverage this incredibly powerful AI for massive efficiency gains?
Without introducing fatal errors. Or even worse, falling victim to those hallucinations that just completely compromise your final output.
It's a hybrid model then.
The future of high-quality research is a hybrid model. And we really need to understand how to manage that marriage.
And that leads us right to our aha moment tease for today. We're going to show you what advanced AI research reports actually look like compared to a standard LLM output.
The difference in structure and trustworthiness is dramatic.
Then we'll dive into a critical ethics framework that's been adapted from the pharmaceutical industry, a 4-phase plan that shows us exactly how to proactively combat algorithmic bias.
And here's where it gets really interesting. Let's just start at the beginning. The daily grind. The tools that automate all the administrative chaos that eats up our time.
Right, workflow management. Everyone knows Notion, Asana, ClickUp. We don't need to introduce them.
No, but we do need to analyze their strategic differences, because that really informs your choice of tool.
Okay, so how should we think about that?
Well, think of Notion as your highly flexible collaborative chaos. It combines notes, tasks, wikis, dashboards.
It's powerful, but it's a lot of work to set up.
A lot of work. Its complexity means it's not a quick start solution. You spend so much time just tweaking settings.
Whereas Asana feels more like structured progression. It's great at linking those small daily tasks directly to the bigger goals.
Exactly. You define milestones, establish dependencies, and apply automation rules to cut out all that repetitive manual work. It keeps everyone moving in the same direction.
And ClickUp?
ClickUp is the feature consolidation play. It's the all-in-one suite combining docs, tasks, whiteboards, basically aiming to replace a bunch of individual tools with one central system.
But the real shift is happening one layer above all this. It's moving from just management to true autonomy.
Yes, we're seeing dedicated AI agents that don't just wait for you to click a button, they just execute. Take a tool like Lindy, for example.
Lindy is a great case study in this. It's built for founders, operations leads, GTM teams.
Right, and instead of just organizing your to-do list, Lindy builds fully autonomous AI agents.
Okay, give us a concrete scenario. What does autonomous actually look like in practice?
So imagine you're an ops lead. A new sales lead comes in. Lindy's agent can automatically parse an email, check their role in your CRM, schedule a follow-up meeting by checking your calendar availability and the lead's time zone, generate a customized meeting agenda.
All automatically.
All automatically. Then it updates your Notion database with the lead status and sends a confirmation email.
Yeah.
All without any human intervention. It's removing that administrative chaos entirely.
That's profound. We're talking about AI doing operational work, not just giving you information.
And this is all possible because modern software is built around seamless integration, through APIs, connecting Slack, Salesforce, Google Workspace.
So you start bouncing between different apps all day?
Integration is the antidote to tool fatigue. And this kind of specialized automation, it extends beyond admin tasks into creative and developer fields too.
Right. If you're an illustrator or a filmmaker, DLE3 and Midjourney have just radically accelerated that brainstorming process.
Oh, completely. You can visualize complex concepts or produce 3D mock-ups in, under 30 seconds? Just using simple text prompts to tweak the style.
It's a massive time save in that initial ideation phase.
And for developers, you have GitHub Copilot. It's become indispensable, gives you inline code suggestions, and it has that agent mode for a real AI-powered peer programming session.
And tools like Postman for API testing.
Right, simplifying development, ensuring quality control through automated testing. Across the board, AI isn't just summarizing anymore. It's removing the repetitive friction in the creation process itself.
Okay, so that's the workflow. Let's get into the main event.
Now, let's look at the area where the efficiency gains are truly transformative. Deep research.
The literature review.
The literature review.
Yeah.
AI tools are automating that whole process. They're scanning thousands of papers, organizing references with managers like Zotero or Mendeley, and summarizing incredibly complex studies.
Which leads us straight to the elephant in the room, the LLM giants. Everyone's using ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude, but they use them interchangeably.
Which is a huge mistake. Their specific strengths and, more importantly, their risks for academic research are dramatically different.
So let's start with the default, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, especially GPT-4, is still the gold standard for versatility. I mean, it has exceptional reasoning, broad knowledge, excels at conversational tasks. There's a big but. Its major flaw for critical research is that it tends to be overconfident. It will present uncertain information with this veneer of false certainty, which is a huge risk when accuracy is everything.
Okay, and this is where we need to bring in Google's Gemini.
Yes, Gemini has strong natural language processing, and critically, it integrates seamlessly with your Google ecosystem, Gmail, Docs, and it accesses real-time data from the web.
And this is where that massive finding comes in, right? The one about hallucinations.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
One test found that Gemini 2.5 Pro had 0% hallucination across literature reviews.
0%. Compared to what?
Compared to 16 to 20% or even more for other leading models.
Wait, 0% hallucination? That implies a whole new level of trust. Why? How is that possible?
Well, it really speaks to its access to and integration with real-time, verified web data, and likely a more stringent internal validation process before it gives you an output.
So while other models might generate something that sounds plausible but is totally false,
Gemini appears to be prioritized toward factual accuracy, making it an absolutely critical tool for researchers right now.
and then rounding out our top three is Claude from Anthropic.
Claude is unique. It's built on what they call constitutional AI.
Define that for us.
Essentially, it means the model is bound by a fixed, preset ethical rulebook that guides its responses. So it's highly focused on technical accuracy and understanding complex, nuanced queries.
So researchers might prefer it for more detailed, measured responses.
Exactly. Which brings us to the next evolution. We're moving away from these single generalized LLM queries and towards specialized deep research reports.
Like what you get from Perplexity.
Exactly. Look at Perplexity Deep Research. It doesn't just give you a simple answer. It produces a well-structured, coherent report that reads like a professional mini-briefing.
Covering multiple facets of a complex question.
Right, like, say, the long-term geopolitical impact of renewable energy subsidies. And the critical part is, the outputs are backed by linked specific citations, and you can export them as a PDF.
Which is a huge time saver. But Compass AI takes that a step further with a multi-agent approach. What does that actually mean?
The multi-agent approach means it deploys specialized AI workers in parallel. So one agent scans the web for primary data, another focuses purely on filtering irrelevant results.
And a third evaluates the source's reliability.
Precisely. It's like having a team of specialized research assistants all working simultaneously. So it's not one giant brain answering. It's a team of specialized brains synthesizing their findings.
Which would make it ideal for, say, a business consultant or a market research analyst.
Anyone who needs a highly structured, ready-to-publish document.
Okay, now let's talk about the tools built purely for academics. Elicit is a total game changer.
Elicit essentially performs a mini-systematic literature review in seconds. It finds relevant papers and automatically extracts specific data points for you, like sample size or outcome measured into these custom organized columns.
So it eliminates that awful process of manually cross-referencing hundreds of PDFs.
It does. But researchers often use it as a supplement because its unacknowledged paper discovery accuracy is about 90%. So the human still has to verify.
Verification is always the final step.
Always. And a tool like Cite dramatically speeds up that verification process. It offers smarter citation analysis.
So it doesn't just show that a paper was cited 10 times?
No, it shows how those 10 subsequent papers cited the original research, whether they supported its findings, contradicted them, or just mentioned the study in passing.
Wow, that could eliminate weeks of trust checking. If you see 10 papers contradicting the initial methodology, you know instantly to discard that source.
Which brings us to the non-negotiable line of accountability. Regardless of the tool you use, you, the author of the final report, you You are held responsible for any AI hallucinations or mistakes. You bear the primary obligation for accuracy, not the algorithm.
And that responsibility line is exactly why human expertise is still paramount. We have to pivot now to the critical thinking needed to critique the data AI finds.
It's not enough to find the source. You have to ensure the research quality is sound.
So what's the core advice?
When reviewing any paper, focus more on the study's methods than its findings. The findings are the conclusion, but the methods are the engine that got them there.
You have to ask, what assumptions are the authors making? How robust are their tests?
Do they provide comparisons with findings outside their own little universe? And the most important quality metric we apply to all this is validity. It's not just about getting consistent results, it's about accuracy.
Can you break that down for us?
Sure. Validity is the extent to which a method truly measures what it's supposed to measure. We focus on 4 key pillars. The first and most foundational is internal validity.
The trustworthiness of the findings.
Right. Are you sure the observed effect was caused by your intervention and not some other confounding factor?
This is often where A/B testing or even clinical trials fail, right? Because they didn't control for enough variables.
Exactly. Imagine you're comparing 2 product designs, A and B, based on user engagement. To ensure internal validity, you have to verify that your measurement is truly capturing the impact of A versus B.
And not some external factor, like a competitor having an outage or a holiday that inflated traffic.
You have to eliminate those confounding factors to establish a true causal link.
Okay, so establishing that clean causal chain is crucial. What's next?
Next is external validity, also known as population validity. This is all about the generalizability of your results to other people outside the study.
So if your study only included 20-year-olds in California,
how certain are you that the results apply to a 60-year-old in Singapore? You have to consider age, sex, ethnicity, geography.
Makes perfect sense. And the last pillar?
That's model validity, or ecological validity. This is about generalizing the results to real-life situations. Did your experiment work only in a sterile lab? Or will it work for a real practitioner in a busy, messy facility?
How applicable is it to the real world?
Precisely. And we always have to remember the distinction. Reliability is just consistency getting reproducible results. But validity is accuracy. A measurement can be perfectly reliable, but completely invalid.
And we have to apply this rigor because AI systems have a known vulnerability that directly affects validity. Bias.
Bias is a constant risk. It stems from non-diverse training data, from historical societal biases like that famous Amazon hiring system that penalized candidates based on past non-inclusive hiring patterns.
Or just the algorithm design choices themselves.
Right. If the input data is skewed, the output will be skewed.
So how do we actively manage that risk, especially as AI gets used in high-stakes fields like medicine or finance?
We use structured regulatory methods adapted from other highly regulated fields. The best model is the pharmaceutical industry's 4-phase risk assessment. It provides a robust ethics framework.
Walk us through it.
Phase 1 involves rigorous closed environment testing, checking for core data quality. Phase 2 moves the testing into a secure but open environment with controlled groups.
And phase 3 is where the critical assessment happens.
Yes, phase 3 requires a thorough bias impact assessment. We evaluate the system against 4 key values: respect for human autonomy, prevention of harm, fairness, and explicability.
Meaning you have to be able to explain the AI's decisions.
You do. And phase 4 is about continuous accountability, monitoring, and compensation when harm is actually caused.
And this isn't just about ethics, it's pragmatic.
It is. Our sources emphasize that proactive regulation is way more cost-effective. You can look at historical examples, like DuPont's environmental damage settlements, which cost them about $1 billion later. Handling damage after unchecked innovation runs wild is far more expensive than preventing it.
Okay, so we've established the need for rigor. Let's circle back to the very first step. The search itself. The way we query information has just fundamentally changed.
It has. We need to talk about AEO answer engine optimization.
Huge shift in the ecosystem.
It is. Traditional SEO focused on ranking for broad keywords to get clicks on a list of blue links. AEO is about securing a position in those quick answer formats, like Google's AI overviews.
It's optimizing for the immediate answer, not just web traffic.
Right, which means the researcher has to adapt to the conversational query.
So no more rigid keyword stacks.
Exactly. AI search platforms understand natural language. They want you to ask, what are the 3 main causes of inflation in the last quarter? Not inflation caused the latest quarter. You have to phrase your queries like a conversation.
And regardless of the platform AI agent, Google Scholar, the best practice is paramount. Always follow the link trail back to the original source.
You absolutely must. Verify the source's trustworthiness and confirm the original document actually said what the summary claimed it said. Think of it like the grapevine metaphor.
The message changes as it gets passed along.
Significantly. The AI is fantastic at summarizing the grapevine, but you have the obligation to go back to the source of the story.
And for those serious academic deep dives, traditional tools are still essential, but you have to use them efficiently. Google Scholar is still king.
It is, but most people underutilize it. Use the advanced search. Restrict by specific words, authors, publications, timeframes.
Master your Boolean operators.
Of course, and limits results or expands them. But the most useful one is the minus sign, the dash. It excludes specific keywords or even entire websites. If you're tired of seeing Wikipedia, just type a dash followed by Wikipedia. It's so simple but so powerful.
And here's a pro tip. If an article is behind a $30 paywall, do not buy it.
Please don't.
Use the All Versions link in Google Scholar. There's a high probability your institutional library resources, like ProQuest, already have a copy you can access for free.
And don't overlook Google Books. It's so valuable for historical or contextual research. It searches the full text of digitized books and magazines, and it yields high-quality information that general web searches often miss.
Okay, finally, we have to address the result of all this productive searching, tab chaos.
Cognitive overload by digital clutter.
The research process just generates this massive cognitive demand because we leave dozens of tabs open trying to keep track of everything, and it's exhausting.
But we have ways to fight back. In Chrome, for example, use tab groups.
This allows you to organize related pages into titled, color-coded collections. One group for your current project, another for your daily apps. It's organizational brilliance. It reduces screen anxiety immediately.
And for the reading itself, there's an extension called Just Read.
Just Read is fantastic. It's like a digital Marie Kondo for the internet.
That's a great way to put it. It strips away all the distracting ads, sidebars, pop-ups, and clutter from web pages to create a clean, minimalist reading zone. It lets you apply that critical rigor without all the visual noise.
A clean zone for critical thinking. Which brings us full circle, really.
It does. To synthesize our key findings, the future of being truly well-informed lies in a strategic hybrid model. You must utilize advanced AI like Perplexity's report generation or elicit structured data extraction for sheer speed and synthesis.
But you have to rigorously ground those insights in human-led critical thinking about validity, reliability, and ethics.
AI is an immensely efficient assistant, but human originality, imagination, and crucially, quality control remain paramount.
We've discussed AI agents working for you, one agent, one task. But let's consider this next level concept, conversational swarm intelligence, or CSI.
CSI. It suggests AI operating collaboratively, organizing and prioritizing thoughts in real time.
So if individual AI agents working alone are powerful, imagine the power of a swarm of intelligence, yours combined with the machine.
Amplifying creativity and complex problem solving, far beyond just delivering a static research report.
Which means the machine is no longer just finding the answer, it's participating in the imagination process. That's something to mull over as you start your next research dive.
Go forth and research smarter.
We'll catch you on the next deep dive.